this town is bigger than I remember. And the smell of blood isn't helping. Better get moving before the sun rises.
That recording is 3 days old. Venice, Italy. Picked up by one of our surveillance teams tracking unusual activity in the region. Vampire activity in the area has spiked over the last month. Disappearances and bodies drained and dumped in the canals. Listen up, Cinder. Here's your chance to prove yourself. Since you're at the top of your class with the best marks in combat tracking and field analysis, your instructors say you're ready. And I'm inclined to agree. So, consider this your graduation mission. You're to finish this solo. That means no backup. You call for help, you're disqualified. You come home empty-handed, you repeat the year. And if you don't come home at all, well, just don't let that happen. Right, reporting it is fine. Encouraged even. We want updates. As much intel as you can find on that vampire activity in Venice. Just don't expect us to send in the cavalry. This one's yours to handle, understood? Good. Plane leaves in 2 hours. Standard loadout's already packed. And one more thing, Cinder. I know you're used to how things work around here, but Venice is old blood. You might encounter a few situations that don't fit the textbook. Trust in your training and trust in your gut. Alright. Good hunting, Cinder. Make us proud.
3 this week. 3 in one district. They're not even trying to hide anymore. And this symbol, I've seen it before. Somewhere in the east, maybe, or maybe it was, if they're organizing. Something's actually bringing them together. That changes quite a bit. Empires don't cooperate. They compete. They kill each other over territory. So why would they be...
Ah! That was cold! Was that really necessary? Would it kill you to warm it up a little before you throw... Whoa! Hey, stop throwing. Hey, calm down. I'm not your enemy. Okay, I know I look scary, but can you just listen to me for 1 sec? You were hiding more of those? Hey! Oh, this is very pretty. Did you get this from Jerusalem? Oh, it's blessed by a bishop even. This must have cost you a fortune. Hey, ragazza. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I don't know. I just got here myself. I am investigating. Would you just stop for 1 sec? I am on your side. Are you almost done? Oh, great. Now there's a steak. Of course there's a steak. Is there anything else hidden in that goat, or are you... There we go. Now, are you going to let me speak, or do you have other things hiding in that goat? Stop struggling and think for a moment. I could have you completely pinned, and I'm not biting you. If I were what you think I am, you'd already be dead. Oh, I recognize that insignia on your coat. You're a Van Helsing, right? Use the training that they drilled into that head of yours. Think about it. Why am I not burning from holy water? And why could I catch a blessed olive wood cross in my bare hands? Figuring it out? Good. Now, I'm going to reach for something under my shirt. It's not a weapon. Don't stab me. You see this? Very observant. It is a cross of pure silver, and it is blessed. I asked your ancestor to remember its design, mostly so that we could avoid situations like this. Oh well. Yes, I'm a vampire. I won't lie to you about that. But I'm not your enemy. What am I? Well, short version, I hunt the things that you hunt. Vampires, demons, creatures that prey upon the innocent. Good enough? Well, your family should know about me. I met the original Van Helsing. That was probably about 150 years ago. We worked together once, briefly. I would have expected that he'd write something down about me. Oh, so you have heard of me, huh? Well, then you... Not to be trusted, huh? Well, that's not very nice. And for everything I did for him. Fair enough, I suppose. Trust is earned. You can call me Lazarus. And whatever that file says about my motivations, I kill monsters. That's all I've done for 300 years. You can decide the rest for yourself. If you want to make yourself useful, I've been tracking an infestation to this city for 2 weeks. I've seen more vampires cooperating with each other than I've seen in several decades. Mostly feeding on people who quote-unquote will not be missed. I assume that's what brought you to Venice as well, no? Well, it's about time. I don't know enough, not yet. Something is attracting them here. Vampires don't do this. They don't organize. They don't share territory, and they really don't take orders. And yet here they are, showing themselves more openly and not fearing the hunters. Well, at the moment I've been tracking one down the eastern canal. I was about to intercept it when you came crashing through that door, throwing cold water at me. Yes, I'm sure they did teach you to fight first and never ask questions, but that's not always the right way to go. Anyway, I have a proposal for you. Why not come with me tonight? Watch me work, see what I do, how I do it. And if you still think I'm the monster that you came here to kill, you can try again at dawn. I won't stop you. Well, I don't need you to trust me much. I don't even need you to like me. All I really need is for you to stop trying to kill me long enough to see the truth for yourself. Come on, Eastern Canal. Are you coming? Good choice. Okay, stay close, stay quiet. Vampires can hear better than humans, especially when they've had time to practice. What? How do I do what? Do we need to talk about that right now? Of course I can walk in sunlight. How else would I... Okay, I understand why you are confused. What? Worried that others might learn my trick? Well, don't worry about that. It's not exactly normal for vampires to be able to walk in sunlight, hold crosses, chug up holy water. You'll be fine. No need to remove them from your toolkit. Well, all vampires are created the same, but they do not always follow the same path. Like many of the others, I did not choose this. I was turned against my will 300 years ago. And when I realized that I had become something... Wait, hold on. Do you hear that? Of course you don't. This way, quick. This one sounds chatty. You mind if I go on and ask him a few questions first? Well, he might pounce if he sees you.
Chasing is the only way to stir up delicious adrenaline.
It'll just be a couple of moments.
Like good strong vodka. Well, the closest thing I can get nowadays.
Right, wish me luck.
Oh, but you can't hear me anymore, can you, huh? Oh, looky here. We have a visitor.
Good evening.
Wait a second, I know you. You're the one they brought the sketch of, the fallen priest who kills his own kind, right? You're the traitor, right?
Well, the fallen priest isn't exactly a nice name. But I don't think I'm any more a traitor than anyone else. I was never on your side to begin with.
Do you think you're better than us because you refuse to drink? I bet you're keeping the good stuff in whatever hole you call a home. Flaunting some fake pride.
Alright, I've heard enough. Get lost and leave the human.
Or what are you going to do, huh? Pray at me? Ugh. You squander the blessings you were given. Think we're cursed? We are chosen. The strong are made to rule the weak. Why should we hide in the shadows when we could rule in the light?
That is very cute, but you can't even step into the sunshine. Now, who exactly are you following? I'm sure someone's been filling your heads with lies, yes? Got any names?
I think I know who you're talking about, but we do not follow him. He just gives us a little advice, huh?
And what kind of advice would that be?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, that's cute. You brought a little snack with you. I'm guessing she's off limits? Ha! And can speak for herself, it seems.
Yes, and I assure you that her bite is worse than her bark, so why not tell us about your new friend, huh?
Well, I doubt you would get along. Let's just say that someone with a bit of power has opened up a little buffet for us. Keeps a whole collection of them. Practice stock for the new ones, you know?
Well, that sounds interesting. What else?
It's going to be... you know what? Doesn't matter. You won't live long enough to meet them.
Wait, not yet. Considering my situation, I find it only right to give second chances. So, this one is yours. Turn from your selfish ways and assist us, and you may yet be forgiven. We might even let you go.
I hope you'll excuse me, but I am not so concerned about an old man and a girl. I don't need your permission, priest.
Well, that is a shame. I was praying this could end more amicably.
Drop the holy man act, it's pissing me off. You know what? I'll do you a favor. Give you a chance to see if that imaginary friend of yours exists or not.
Don't worry, I can handle this. Okay, since you don't want to play ball, you've got 8 seconds. Feel free to do whatever you want.
Ha! That is a cute set of daggers you have there. Did you shape them like a cross on purpose just because you were leaning hard into their priest?
I'm sorry.
What?
This is my least favorite part.
shouldn't. They told me.
I know.
Who are you?
You're just a guy that was believing the lies he was told. Dio abbia misericordia di te. Ah, this is a bummer. It always turns out like this. Check the body, would you? Ah, I suspected as much. No, we got here too late anyway. I couldn't hear him breathing when we walked in. I doubt there's any others, but would you mind looking around a bit? I'll be here for a moment. There are important things to do in these situations. Thank you. Signore, accogli quest'anima nella tua misericordia. Donale la pace che non ha avuto in vita. Amen. Find anything, ragazza? I don't know, vampires, more bodies, clues to find out where they keep the rest of them. I knew the situation was bad, but I wasn't expecting something like this. We're going to need to find that little buffet of theirs as fast as possible. Here's the plan. I can do a quick scan of the area, jump around on some rooftops and see if I... What, you think he's just going to have a map laying around that says evil base here with a circle and a smiley face? Alright, fine, check. You're joking. Okay, you found a letter. Not the same. It's Cyrillic. That's Russian. Do you want me to read it for you? Okay, you were right. I was wrong. There was stuff to find. Now let me see it. You're holding it upside down. I know you can't read that. Look at us making a good team. What, too soon? Oh, you still hate me, huh? Yeah. Well, looks like we've got some bad handwriting inviting our newly formed pile of ash here to Venice. The odd thing is that it's from another vampire. Well, vampires are selfish by nature. An old blood might gather servants, but they never share power. Why would he call him over? Why was he tracking him in the first place? Oh look, there is an address. Yes. Don't get too cocky, you wouldn't be able to read this without me. Now the real question is, do we think that they're stupid enough to give their hideout information to every single recruit that they try for? I agree. Seeing how he acted? Probably. Plus, it seems like this one was trained wrong on purpose. He was too flippant with weapons. A vampire that does not understand that a cross will hurt him is a vampire that is designed to die. Which means somebody got into his head and did not care if he lived. I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. The best thing you could ever get working with vampires is a group of anarchists. I don't see any information about how many are being held, but we cannot assume that it is a few. Either way, we have a place to go. Come on, you're not going to miss this, right? Well, yes, if they're giving out their address like this, it's probably well guarded. But, while they are entirely aware of me, it doesn't sound like they knew who you were. Which means that we have a slight edge. And it's not like we can just ignore the situation anyway. Okay, I say we take the back routes. Less chance of running into any complications. Oh, just the usual. Vampires that might recognize me, tourists who stay up too late, drink a bit too much, and then want a picture with the nice foreign priest. Oh, come on, don't look at me like that. I've been told I'm classically handsome even before the vampirism. I will choose to take that silence as a positive response. Anyway, the address from that letter should be somewhere in the northern district. Hold on, I have a map. This should get us pretty much close enough to get it.
Excuse me, Father, please, I must speak with you.
And there is always something. My apologies, friend. I am not exactly on duty at the moment, but there is a church 2 blocks east, San Giorgio di Greci. They have a wonderful confession booth, and the sister is quite
No,
patient.
that would take too long. There's no way that they'd be open at this hour.
Which is exactly why it might be a good time to sleep on the problem.
I can't wait another moment. I have generations of guilt weighing on my shoulders.
Okay. One moment, please.
Thank you, Father.
I think it'll be faster if I just hear him out at this point. Here, you find the address, I'll deal with this. What? It's a map of Venice. What's wrong with it? What, the canals aren't going to move over the course of a few hundred years, it's fine. Oh, what, you can't read a map without having a shiny little bright screen in front of you? Yeah, fine, do whatever you need, as long as you find the address. Alright, friend, what seems to be troubling you?
Thank you, Father. It all began with my great-great-grandfather who managed to get the last spot for enrollment at the Academy of Fine Arts Vienna in 1908.
I hear you loud and clear, Cinder. What's your status?
Well, there were a lot of things that factored into causing that conflict.
Copy that.
So
Position
I don't-
confirmed.
I know, Father, but my mother's grandfather in Sarajevo, 1914.
Oh boy.
He owned a car.
Right, made contact with the vampire?
Deprived of our
How's it
family.
going?
One day, a driver came to rent fuzzy.
What do you mean you were working with him?
My ancestor was so honored, but the car
You decided to
stalled
trust
out.
him? He has a
The
file.
driver did not know the route. He took
Yes, the
wrong
one that
turn.
reads, "Do not
He
trust
stopped
under
in
any
front of the
circumstances."
cafe.
What did you not understand about that?
Since the sunset.
Listen, that's not really a sin.
Well, it's your
just
mission,
really
Cinder.
weird.
It's your call. But watch yourself. You get bitten and I'm taking you out myself. You want any good news?
Listen, calm down. It's not like you actually...
Well, some unknown entity holding a bunch of humans hostage isn't exactly good news, but it is a lead. Fine. Either way, you better keep that partner of yours on a short leash. If I find out that anything happened on your watch, that will go against your
Please
score.
don't say Chernobyl.
Chernobyl, Father! My uncle caused Chernobyl!
Cinder, what the hell is happening behind you?
Listen, friend. I understand...
You know
that
what?
you feel
Whatever.
guilty,
It's
but none
fine.
of these are actual
Update us
sins.
when you reach the
These are
target
accidents,
location.
coincidences. Unfortunate ones, of course, but...
Understood.
Still one
Over and
more,
out.
Father. The first one. My own sin. I was running late for a flight in September of 2000.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
But Father!
Here's what I am hearing. You come from a long line of people who were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Our Father has forgiven you. Do not hold guilt in your heart and learn to forgive yourself.
Then I have not committed any mortal sins?
No, it's not like you're damned or anything. I suspect God has a very specific purpose for your family. Can't imagine what it is, but he works in mysterious ways. Very mysterious in your case.
Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you.
Go to the church that I mentioned, San Giorgio de Greci. Light a candle, sit in the quiet for a while. I think you need some rest more than absolution.
Okay, Father, I will. Thank you. Bless you, Father. Bless you.
Yes, go, please. Take and sober up, please. What's that look? Oh, I just said what felt right. God forgave that man long before he asked. I'm just not sure what his plan is for the family. Chaos magnets, probably. Which would explain possibly why he's in this city, but did you find the address? That hurts my eyes. How do you put in the information of where we are? It tracks you from the sky and you just let it do that? Well, that's deeply unsettling. What if an enemy got access to it? Wouldn't they know where everyone is all the time? Listen, I'm not being paranoid. I'm being cautious. There's a difference. Just because God watches over me doesn't mean I want random people doing it. Ready to be the star of the show? Watch your step. There's a lot of things that make noise around here. Stick closer. If they split us up, we will be in trouble. There's so much for subtlety. As far as I knew, this place had been abandoned for a few decades. Well, officially at least. But there's definitely a lot of footprints in the dust. Looks recent, huh? I'm guessing we've still got a few friends here. Oh, come on, it's an expression. You know they're not friends of mine either. Right, staring at all this is going to get us nowhere. That staircase at the end of the room is the way to go. Because I can smell the blood. What do you mean, what if it's a trap? Of course it's a trap, that's why you're here. Just throw some holy fire at them or something. Sounds like they're on the other side of this door. But, I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I don't detect any vampires. So, they're either very good at hiding their presence or we chose a good time to swing by. I wouldn't count on that either. Be prepared for a fight. Ready to go? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Got you. They look alive. Barely. We need to get them out of here. This is more than I thought they would be. Change of plans. Maybe we grab one or two and regroup. Let's go. Hey! Ragazza! Behind you!
Nice dodge, little miss.
Come to play, girlie.
Welcome, Lazarus. I've been waiting a very long time to meet you.
What kind of witchcraft is this?
Not witchcraft, no. My powers are not that diluted.
And who are you supposed to be?
Names have power, you know that. Let's just say I'm an admirer.
Okay, Mr. Admirer, take these chains off of me right now.
300 years. 3 centuries of denying what you are. Starving yourself and fighting for a god who can't even be bothered to answer your prayers.
So what? You know how old I am. You want a gold star or something? It's not like that gives you any more information about me.
Must have been tiring after all these years. Have you ever bothered to think about yourself?
Don't really have the time, thanks to things like you. Hey, ragazza, deal with those clowns and get out of here. This body is pretty much immortal. Don't worry about me. I'll figure something out. Unless you decide to lose your pride and call in some backup, huh?
Oh, we can't have any of that. Let's tie up the loose ends, boys. Lead her over to the arena if you would. That'll warm up some of the faithful.
Long as you let me have a go at her first.
Right, I expect to keep you into the bargain. Naturally. And do let me know if she causes more trouble than she's worth.
Don't you think you're getting a little complacent? I'm the one you should be concerned about.
Oh, what, scared for your little pet? Don't worry, I can watch you both plenty fine from here. Now then, let's have a conversation, just the two of us, why don't we? Alright, little Miss Van Helsing. I heard you people were supposed to be good fighting. Let's find out.
It's nothing personal. The master made us an offer 3 years ago and we took it. Can't really complain about the results. Hey, you'd have done the same. Oh, did you see that? She knocked my dagger out of the air like Aragorn.
Now you see what I mean here, look at you. You're good, you're damn good. And what does that get you falling in line, huh? You do more good for yourself on your own than fighting a bunch of madmen at Venice at 3 a.m. in a basement.
Speak for yourself, I'm still sane.
The hell you are. Listen, the master doesn't ask you to believe in nothing. Just ask what you want. Turns out that's a short conversation for most folks.
Oh, don't judge so quickly. 6 months ago, I couldn't have kept up with you for 30 seconds. Now look at the both of us.
I never liked his laugh anyway. Well, either way, it's going to be a lot more where he came from. And you're not winning tonight, Hunter. Not because you're not good enough, just because your friend upstairs is about to make a good decision. And when he does, none of this is going to matter anymore anyway. Not your training, not your family name, not the lot of it. Oh, we'll see about that. You do seem to love your futile pursuits, my boy. Unfortunately, those chains are special. My master forged them himself. A creature such as you should feel a bit more human when wearing them. Your calm demeanor is appreciated. Now let's chat. I've been wondering about something. Tell me, false prophet, when was the last time he actually spoke to you?
Is this the part where you try to tell me that God isn't real? Because I've had this argument with entities far older and more eloquent than you. I find it goes nowhere.
Oh, you're feisty. No, I know he's real. I've met him myself, in a matter of speaking. This isn't about whether he exists. It's about whether he's paying attention. 300 years, Lazarus. Not a word. You pray every night. I know I have friends that watch you every now and again. And what comes back? Silence. Not even the small comfort of feeling heard. Just you, alone in the dark, talking to yourself.
Well, that is the definition of faith. It never requires a response. That's rather the point of it.
Oh, bravo. Wonderfully rehearsed. How many times have you said that to yourself on a bad night? I'm not trying to shake your faith, truly. Find the whole exercise to be rather pointless. You've made up your mind. What I'm curious about is the cost. You've given 3 centuries to this. No rest, no home, and no one who knows your real name. What, you fight, you pray, you move on. Doesn't that ever get tedious? Boring?
I'll let you know if it does. So far the evenings have been quite eventful.
You are funny, aren't you? I wasn't expecting that. After all this time, you still have a sense of humor. That's either a sign of remarkable resilience or remarkable denial. I haven't decided which. Well, tell me about tonight, won't you? That girl, the Van Helsing. I think you trusted her rather quickly.
I've worked with her people before. I trust her training. There's a difference.
Oh, but you smiled at her. Twice, actually. Once when she confirmed the cross was from Jerusalem, and once in the alley when she made that comment about the map. I was watching that time. You weren't performing for anyone. There was no reason to smile, you just did. When was the last time that happened? Before tonight? I'm not asking to embarrass you, I'm just asking because I think you've forgotten what it's like to simply be around someone who isn't afraid, or isn't indebted to you, or isn't a corpse. You've been alone for so long that a single night with one person has almost cracked you. I could see it. She could probably see it too if she knew what she was looking for. All that careful distance, and one young woman with a Jerusalem cross and a sharp tongue, and suddenly Lazarus has someone to be. Are you going somewhere with this? Yes, actually. From what I see, you are what you are because God told you to be. You've never questioned the assignment, or asked what comes after when the job is done, and I believe you've never let yourself want something that wasn't on his list of approved desires. But you do want things, of course. You want rest, I'm sure. You want to stop moving, to sit at a table with someone who knows your real name and eat a meal, not be the only one in the room who isn't going to die sometime. You want what all men want, Lazarus, a life. And perhaps the one that was taken from you. Well, that life ended 300 years ago. There is no way to continue. But what if there was? I don't say that lightly. My master is old. Older than this world's memory of him. Probably older than the rules you think are fixed. And what God did to you in that desert, the immunity, the hunger without the need, and the strange half-life you've been living. It was a contract, a lock that can be undone. My master has no interest in you as an enemy, honestly, and I hope you take this in the spirit it's intended. You're not even important enough for him to hate. But what you are is wasted. 3 centuries of your particular gifts spent cleaning up small problems for a god who can't even send you a well-done card. My master finds that genuinely sad. How touching. You do that well. The dry tone, the distance, I imagine it served you well for a long time. I want to ask you something, and I'd like you to consider it, rather than deflecting, for once. That girl, if she came to you in a year from now, found you again, the way people sometimes do, and asked you to go with her, not fight alongside her, just to stay and be there, what would you tell her? You don't have to answer me. I think you already know the answer. You'd leave. You'd come up with some reason that sounded like a duty, and it's actual mercy. For her, you'd tell yourself. And you'd disappear before she could ask again, because that's the only thing you can offer someone. A clean exit before they get close enough to be in danger. 3 centuries, and that's the only move you've got. Not because you want to leave, but probably because you can't afford not to. Well, I'm not telling you anything you haven't already told yourself. That's the thing you should find most troubling about this conversation. I haven't said a single word you haven't heard in your own head on a long night. I'm just saying it aloud. What would it mean to you, not to God, not the mission, but to you, to just stop? Not to die, not to fail, just finish. To wake up one morning and know that you're done, that someone else will carry it on, that you've earned the right to simply exist without it costing everyone around you everything. That's what I thought. He could give you back what you've lost, you know. My master, that is. All monsters derive their power from him, so I'm sure it wouldn't be difficult. And I'm not asking you to renounce anything or to kneel to him. I'm just asking you to be honest. With yourself, with me, with him. About what you actually are. And what you've always been underneath the prayers and the silver cross. So stop pretending. For once. And then we'll see what my master can do for you. Think about it. I'll give you a moment. Well, girl, colour me impressed. I thought I had enough of them. Those men were half as strong as Nephilim, you know. Didn't expect you'd kill all of them. Ah. Well, come along. I have other uses for you. You're still awake. That should make this even more fun. Took you long enough. You think you could loosen these things for me? They're making me lightheaded. Afraid I can't do that one for you. Did bring a visitor, though. Ragazza! He's still kicking? Oh, she's alive. remarkably so, given what she's been through. Thanks to her, I'm going to have to find a new pack of idiots. Your family breeds them tough, don't they, girl? Van Helsing blood. One of the last truly blessed lines. You can smell the difference from the common rabble. I brought her here because I want you to take a look at her. Really, look.
Yes, I've seen her a few times tonight.
Careful, Lazarus. Your bravado is slipping.
There.
You told me tonight that your restraint was a choice, that you've made your peace with what you are. And then this girl walked through a door in Venice and you smiled. Twice, without meaning to.
We're done talking.
That's not peace, Lazarus. That's a man who forgot that he was missing something until it was standing right in front of him. And now she's here, and she's bleeding slightly. And I can see from where I'm standing how hard you're trying not to notice that fact. My offer stands, everything I've told you. My master can give you back what you've lost, but you have to stop pretending first. No more half measures, no more performing restraint for an audience of one. You have to be honest about what you really are underneath all that centuries of discipline. You've been so afraid of it for so long that you've confused the hunger with the sin. They're not the same thing. Oh, don't worry, you're not going to hurt her. You haven't hurt anyone in 3 centuries. That's not going to change because you finally stopped lying about what you want. Drink. Not because you have to, but because you're choosing to be honest. Maybe for the first time since the desert. My master watches. That's all he needs to see. Just as rehearsed. Say it as much as you want, you're still here. You're still alone. And she'd forgive you. You know that already. Frankly, the venom tends to tamper with their memories anyway. She'd wake up in the morning and never know. No consequences. No witnesses. Just you finally telling the truth. Right, go ahead. You've no need for these chains anymore. There you are. And there it is. Well, I'll leave you to it.
I'm sorry.
Call me when you're ready to talk terms.
Still got some of that holy water. Good. Aim for his face. Pretty cold, isn't it, demon? Well, I guess not for you. Frankly, you had good timing. God really does answer prayers in the most interesting of ways, huh?
You little worm.
Quick, get him while he's down. Use the cross. Should have a similar effect to the holy water.
Your future little game will not end here. You accomplish nothing. You may drive me away for now, but me and mine will...
Good riddance. Stop. Just keep your distance for a minute. I wasn't putting on much of an act. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I just need to catch my breath. The captives in the cells. We need to, we should free them before the cultists regroup. You did what to them? Okay, well, at least before any vampires show up then. Right, come on. Let's get to work. You know, you should get some sleep. It's been a long night, and most people aren't used to fighting for 24 hours straight. You're not that good of a liar. You look exhausted. Thanks for what you did back there. It's a good thing you kept so much holy water. Aren't you glad you stopped throwing them at me? That one was smarter than usual. Usually I'm not at that much of a disadvantage. It's like he knew exactly which ones to press. When I was turned, I ran. I could not accept what I had become. I went into the desert, refused to feed. I tried to die. I prayed for days that not a soul would come close to me before I was done. I didn't know it would take so long. I spent 3 months lying in the sand, praying for death, or to turn back. I did not really care which. But on the last day, when I had nothing left, I heard his voice, like a whisper in every direction. He told me I was blessed, that I was fearfully and wonderfully made. He told me to protect his people. And then he was gone. And when I opened my eyes, the sun was rising, and it didn't burn. That was a long time ago, and he has not spoken to me since. A command to protect his disciples and children and nothing else. I have read these stories. Those who heard God's word become prophets. I was so afraid that I would become like Jonah that I perhaps jumped a bit too hard into the task. No, he did not say that I had to stay alone. It was just easier that way. Well, I am starting to reconsider that line of thought. What do you mean? You want me to come with you? Is that your decision to make? I appreciate the sentiment, ragazza. Cinder? What kind of a name is Cinder? Ah, code name. Well, that makes sense. And remind me not to let you near a kitchen. Fine. I'm willing to give this a shot. As long as you do your best to keep the Van Helsings from killing me on sight, you have a deal. If for no other reason than I need someone to watch my back while I recuperate. Sure, go ahead. Make your report.
Morning, Cinder. What's your status? Wait, hold on. Slow down, slow down. What do you mean you killed a demon? What happened to Lazarus? You are not bringing him home. I'm not doing all that paperwork. No, no.
What did he say? Oh, that's a surprise. I figured they'd tell you to keep me as far away from the place as possible. Right. Lead the way, ragazza. Cinder, sorry.